Hey, what's up, you guys? Happy Sunday night. Welcome to the First and 10 NFL New York Jets post-game show. How you doing tonight, brother?
Not good, not good. And I was the first on episode 27 to say patience, patience, patience. But this team has taken, I don't even know if the word steps is any, like, is there another word other than steps? Like, it's leaps backwards. Like, they're not progressing, Kev. This
Mm-mm.
team is going backwards. This team, in my opinion, in their first three games under this new regime, and maybe I'm wrong, looks worse than under the Gase regime. And would you ever thought we say that?
No, no. I mean, I'm sitting here freaking speechless. I'm speechless because
You know,
if I started talking, I'd say the same things I said for the every Sunday for the last couple of years. I mean,
no, it's what are the sayings?
How
It's a
how many
broken.
how many times you can change the coach? You can change the GM. You can change the quarter. I don't give a crap how many times you want to change the quarterback. It's the same damn results.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't matter who coaches this
And
team.
and 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 they leave here. You had Bridgewater. You had Sam. How
Yeah,
they doing? How they doing?
yeah.
What it's like you're just stupid. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what, Kev? I can't argue with anything you're saying right now. I can't argue with anything you're saying. I mean, when our coach comes out and wants to hang his hat on the fact that Zach had a great practice, well, again, to quote Allen Iverson, it's practice. Who gives a rat's ass if he had a great practice? Show me out on the field how that practice was great.
Nope, can't do it. 19 for 35 for 160 yards and two INTs.
Yeah, and did I hear right?
Those must have been great practices.
Yeah, yeah, and sacked six times again. Is that correct on the sacks?
Five, I think.
Five.
Five.
Okay. Either way, disgusting. This is the third consecutive year of an 0-3 start.
Yep. And
I don't
that's it.
even.
That's it. That's it. That's it. There's no.
I don't even know, Kevin, and hopefully the people who watch us will give us something, talk us off the ledge, because I didn't see one thing positive to root for in that game, other than and I'm going to preface it by saying we make a goddamn 56-yard field goal, but we get a delay of game penalty and points come off the board. We're the only team this week to be shut out.
Disgusting.
And you know what, Kevin? You know what, Kevin? Let me tell you.
And I don't give a crap if you got a rookie quarterback. I don't care if you're a young team. Score a damn point.
I
Can you
agree.
score? Can you score some points?
You know, Kev. And I'm a lot of fans out there, so I'm not acting like I'm anything special. A lot of fans like you, myself, we all have direct TV. We all watched multiple games today, and because the Jets played at 4, I had a chance to flick through the earlier 8 or 9 games that were on. I gotta tell you, and it kills me to say this, Kev, because I was the one who said about patience. We look like the worst team in the league. And I'm talking about, like, not the
Even
worst team.
listen, even the Lions scored points. The
The
Jaguars,
Lions, the
the
Lions. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
the Jaguars scored points. Everybody,
Kevin. I watched that Lions game. If that
yeah,
kicker doesn't kick a 66 miracle from the
miracle.
football
Yes,
gods,
that
they win the
bounces off
game.
bounces off
Yeah,
the crossbar.
they
Right.
beat the Ravens. And I don't want to hear Jet fans tell me, well, the Ravens had 9 players out again. You next man up. Everyone preaches next man up, next man up. The Ravens brought their next man up, and Detroit gave them a hell of a fight. Detroit looks leaps and bounds ahead of us, Kevin.
And
I don't think we could beat Detroit.
Bridgewater looked like Randall Cunningham running around.
I don't think we could. You know what, Kevin? I hate to say this again because yes, I did come on yesterday's episode and preach patience, but I'm starting to lose my patience. Tell me
I
something, Kev.
I told you yesterday that my patience was
I
paper
know
thin,
you did, and we'll get to numbers in a second.
and for good reason.
I know, but let me ask you, Kevin, because you had them doing a little better than me. After 3 weeks, where does the win come in the next 14 games? What team that you say we could beat them? We
I
should
don't
beat
know.
them.
I don't know that you're going to win a game
I thought
at
the
this
same thing.
at this point.
I thought the same thing watching them tonight. I thought the same thing watching them tonight.
At this point, I don't know that you're going to win a game.
I thought the same thing watching them tonight.
Who you gonna beat?
I don't know.
Miami?
I don't know. Oh no, you're not beating Miami.
No.
I think at this moment in time, after 3 games, Atlanta and Jacksonville are the only teams we could hang our hat on, and I shouldn't even use that term. Might have a chance, and who even knows? Who even knows? Atlanta won a nail biter today. Jacksonville hung tough until the final 5 or 6 minutes, and then Arizona woke up.
We gotta watch. We gotta come in, watch the film, get better. All that was missing was the hat pulled down over his eyes.
Yeah, and let me tell you something, Kev. We live here.
I mean, I know what do you want the guy to say, but when you have that kind of stupid penalties and drop balls and
Kevin, we had where is it? I have it on my phone. Just give me a second to pull it up. Hold on, give me a second. We had 162 yards in total offense. 162 yards, 89 yards in penalties. 89 yards in penalties. 8 penalties for 89 yards. And those are the penalties.
And drive killers and point killers. Yep.
And those were the penalties that were accepted. 8 penalties. I thought we were cleaning this up.
Nope.
This is an organization that and maybe next year, another year under the Gase LaFleur. I don't know how LaFleur survives this because
Freudian slip. You called them Gase.
Oh, did I?
Yes,
sorry.
Freudian slip.
Yeah. I don't know. I know they're going to get a year. They're going to buy a year.
Yeah, right. This is the honeymoon right now.
But you know what? It's the honeymoon period. But for me, it's not. The honeymoon period ended after Rex left because there I thought we had promise. And I thought the organization stuck it to Rex in season 3 instead of giving him what he needed to take that next step.
Absolutely, man.
43 rushing yards, 4 for 13 on third downs.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson is tied for first with interceptions after 3 weeks. He's got 7. We got 2 touchdowns as a team. He's got 7 interceptions. Now, I get it. We all can't put the blame on him because the offensive line, again, Kevin, I said this.
It leaks like a sieve.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like, holy crap. He snaps the ball and the defensive line is in the backfield.
It's a Swiss cheese. It's a Swiss cheese O-line, and I said it even during the Sam Darnold days when we were just chatting, me and you as friends. I don't care who the quarterback was. And I understand everyone says a good quarterback lifts the team. Tom Brady couldn't lift this team. I'm sorry.
No, you'd get killed.
I just don't know where to go. We lost Croft today. We don't know how bad his ribs are. We lost Elijah Moore, concussion protocol. We've been saying this, Kevin, since week 1. And then you get guys today like Jay Feely, who they fly in to do the game. He gets a script on Friday, does a report or 2, blah, blah, blah. He said it today, and he's a football player. And I understand people say kickers aren't football players. That's the joke. But he even said it. You got to figure out how to get Mims a package of 6 or 7 because he's big and he could tear off the top and maybe help in the small passing game, in the short yardage passing game. And Saleh and LaFleur don't want to do this.
I read that they got trade offers for Mims. They turned them down.
They
said they
down,
were
yes.
Yeah, but I heard they got offers.
Yeah.
So
they got that was big news yesterday after you and I got off the air. Yep.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, what the hell do you even say? What do you even say? Because it's the same. Because you're saying the same crap over and over. It's not like you can get on here and talk about what a great win we had. No, it's the same. It's the same crap.
I would prefer right now to play the way the Detroit Lions are playing, where at least, like we said, the final 2 minutes we're at the screen watching bated breath, hoping for a win. And this game was over by halftime again, Kev. It was 17-0 at the half. It was over.
What did I say to you at the beginning of the second quarter? I said it's going to be a long day.
Yep.
It's going to be a long day.
40 some odd yards rushing. 100.
You could see right off the bat it was going to be a long day.
Yeah. No, I know. 4 for 13 on third downs. We gave up 344 yards of total offense to Denver. They were 4 for 11 on third downs. 25 first downs to our measly 13. They had They had 120.
You're not beating anybody with those stats, man.
121 rushing yards to our 43. 223 passing yards to our 119. Disgusting. I have no other words.
Rushing. Carter 9 for 24. Ty Johnson 9 for 17. Wilson 1 for 2.
Yeah. Davis 4 catches for 28 yards.
Yep.
Moore 2 catches for 19 yards. And again, when guys like Jay Feely, who they fly in, and Spiro Ditas, they fly in on a Friday, give them the press package, they do an interview or two. They're on national TV telling all us Jet fans that are watching, the Jets have to figure out a way to put 6 or 7 plays in for Mims because and then they're telling you what Denver does with their big receiver and telling you because the Jets don't have anyone to tear the top off, the cornerbacks could play at a nice position because they know Berrios is not beating them. They know Keenan Cole is not beating them. So they can double team Corey Davis.
Let him beat you underneath all day as long as they don't get in the end zone, right?
Yeah. And listen, we both like Corey Davis, but his name's got to be Corey Butterfingers Davis because when there's ever a big catch to be made, he seems to drop the ball.
I mean, that bomb all the way down to like the 5 or the 2, whatever it was, he dropped it.
Yeah.
Right in his hands and he dropped it.
Yeah. And again, Josh Adams, no show. Pirine inactive, Crowder inactive, Mims inactive, and we're getting crushed. We're getting crushed because we're not putting any weapons that teams fear.
The whole team, except for Quincy Williams, was a no-show.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, CJ had that nice hit, and then
Yep.
But that was about it. I feel like after that hit, the team just lost life. Yeah, you know what, Kevin. Yeah, I don't know.
Listen, as a defense, they can say no all they want, but when your offense is going out after series after series after series and not even scoring a point.
No, I know. In 3 games, our defense is giving up 23.3 points a game. 23.3 points a game. That's what our defense is giving up. But our offense is only averaging 6.3 points a game.
Okay, and how many turnovers do you have in those 3 games that you've given the other team the ball? I mean, the defense is like constantly on the field.
Yeah, well, Zach's already has 7 turnovers. I don't know. The running backs have any fun with it? We have to be double-digit turnovers this year, right? We had to have about 10 turnovers already lost.
Sure.
You know, here's another number, and Jet fans are not going to want to hear this. The Jets are the fourth team in the Super Bowl era, 1966, to not lead in their first 3 games in consecutive seasons. Can you believe that? In consecutive seasons. So that means the 3 first games under Gase, we never had a lead. This year, never had a lead in our first 3 games. That's disgusting. Even the Detroit Lions this year had a lead in some game. Even
like
Jacksonville.
I'm freaking speaking, and yeah, it's every other year, every other week. It could be any week. Could be any week we're talking about this week. Any week.
And this year, we're the only team. 31 teams at some point in their 3 games had a lead. We've never had a lead. Every game we've been trailing.
That's something to be proud of, right?
Yeah, this is what we're holding our hats on.
Yeah.
Listen,
I can't. Where do you even go from here? Where do you go from here? You got it.
Yeah.
Once again, 0-3.
Yeah.
You know, I said, but I knew it. I said when we came on Saturday, I said, ready for 0-3. You know, we're going 0-3, don't you? I remember saying it to you. It's just like, so, you know.
And now you got Tennessee coming in, who just won another good one. Yeah, I know.
There you go.
There's nothing else I could say. When our coach in his press conference tells us practice was a good one, and that's the positive take.
That's good. Like I said, 19 for 35, 160 yards and 2 INTs. Must have been great practices.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad the practices were good.
Yeah. Yeah, because we know how many Super Bowls were won because practices were good.
Yeah, of course.
I'd rather have the worst practices every week and this team comes up and kicks ass and wins games 26-0 instead of friggin' losing 26-0. You mean to tell me, Kevin, this Denver, and I understand they got a pretty good defense, but are they really that much better than us? Would you have ever said, 3 weeks ago that this Denver team was that much better than us?
You play with attitude. They play with that. You could see it. The whole game they're playing with an attitude. I mean, well, where's that attitude on this team? Hey, what is your attitude?
Yeah, I think their attitude is afraid little kids. Oh, they punched me. Oh, I gotta go. I can't play anymore. Oh, I gotta scrape. I can't play anymore. I don't ever see a fight. I don't see the anger. I don't see.
Looks like you're just looks like you're just.
I don't know.
Going through the motions. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what this Jet team reminds me of?
First off, I saw a couple people comment, a couple places that they think, these could. Zach, I like what I saw today from Zach. You liked what you saw today.
Yeah, I don't know what there is to like or what you saw that you could say, all right,
I mean, I know there was drop balls and this and that, but there was a lot of bad quarterback play too.
Exactly. But, and you see, Kevin, there goes our coaching circle, whoever's in those meetings tonight, when they fly back into Florham Park and they discuss whether it's tonight or tomorrow morning, who's ever in those coaching circles, you know what? Maybe they should turn on the CBS broadcast and listen to what some of these announcers are saying. And I'm not saying announcers know anything. They're just like us. They're just throwing stuff out there. But when we hear week 1, week 2, week 3, every announcer saying, Mims is inactive because he doesn't know the Y slot. Well, if he knows the X slot, put in 6 or 7 plays for
Come on, man.
It's the same beating of a dead horse. It's almost like, and I'm going to make a joke of this, there's some sort of radiation in the Florham field that just makes you oblivious, or whatever obvious, you don't see it as obvious.
Why does everybody leave here and do well?
I don't know, because they leave the radiation that melts their fucking brain, sorry for cursing, when they're here. because everyone who coaches on that practices at Florham, coaches for this team, looks like they never played football in their lives.
I mean, I know it's not every single person, but 90% of the people that leave here go on to do very well.
You know, Kevin, if we're comparing,
why? But why? The question is why?
Do they go on to better things?
Yeah, well, why? It's uncanny. It's incredible.
I don't know. I don't know if they come here with the fact that, I don't know, maybe they get the job and they're told by the NFL bigwigs, coach bad, and we promise you your next job will be better and you'll do. I don't know. It's true. Everyone who comes here, every coach we hired came in, other than last year's coach. Every coach I feel we hired came in with such promise. Mangini, genius, so much promise. Belichick's left-hand man. One good year, the rest. Herman Edwards, so much promise. 2 good years. Rex Ryan, defensive genius. 2 good years. I think part of the organization stuck it to him a little. He fell down. Bowles, defensive mastermind. 1 good year. I don't know what happens when they come here. I don't know if they're trying too hard because they know if you could bring this team to prominence, you're going to be a legend in your own time. And maybe their heads are like, oh, I could win this way. I watched LaFleur, and he shouldn't be an offensive coordinator. He shouldn't even be in the league. This play calling is disgusting.
It's horrendous.
That
horrendous.
One play on 4th and 1 where you empty the backfield. No disguise, no nothing. Just, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Man, that's what you're watching, brother. That's what you're watching. And
I'm wondering because Salah is such good friends with the LaFleur family, can he even fire Mike? Not that he would after 3 games, but can he say, Mike, let's rein this in and stop playing the schoolyard like me and you did when we were kids, where you ran around while the guy 5 alligator and then just threw the ball up there to the tallest guy to hope he caught the ball.
I forget what they asked him, but he said something to do with the play calling, or they said that's organizational or something. He said in the post game or something like that. I don't know. Because I listened for the first little bit, and then it was like I was hearing the same speech from the last 2 coaches.
No, I hear you.
We got to watch the film. We got to make better. We got to transfer practice to the field. Yada yada yada. 0-3.
Yeah, and let me tell you, Kevin, after week 1 was over, all right, and even maybe me and you thought it. I know a lot of Jet Nation thought it. I thought we were going to rise as the better team. Now, I'm not going to say the team we played in week 1. Notice I'm not mentioning their name because I don't want to hear people. I knew they would be a good team, but I thought we would slowly creep up. After week 1, their stock went like this. They're a far better superior team in every asset of the game, and we just dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
I was one who told you that if we played a 5th quarter, I felt we would have won the game. And I know you might have felt the same, and a lot of Jet fans did. And that was what we were hanging our hat on. But now after 12 quarters, the Panthers look like an unstoppable force, and we look like a team that don't know how to put on our pants, that our mommies and daddies are still dressing us in the locker room. Anyway. There's nothing more I could say. We could rant all night about this.
I can't even get mad anymore. Yeah. I can't even get mad anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Because it gets it, by week 3, I'm so used to being 0-3.
Yeah. 3 consecutive years now. 3 consecutive years.
By halftime, you're out raking leaves.
Yeah. 3 consecutive years. Yeah, I don't know, brother. I'm hoping somebody out there who watches us and could give us a positive take. Just give me a glimmer of the light at the end of the tunnel so I could breathe, so I could hold my head up above water and say, okay, you're right. I didn't see that. My fault. I didn't see that. You proved me wrong. That was a good point. There are no good points. There are no good points.
No.
And unless he's hurt as well, maybe. And I like Michael Carter, so I don't have a beef with him. I like Ty Johnson, but this team now after 3 weeks, maybe now it's time to see what Pirine and Adams could do. Maybe it's time to bring in Mims and see what he can do, even if he's a decoy. Let's see something, because if the Broncos beat us 26-0, and we think they're a decent team, but they're not the creme de la creme. What are the Titans going to do to us? Which at the beginning of the year, I don't know anyone who didn't have them as a playoff team.
You got the rushing yards for Denver?
Hold on. Yeah, let me look. I do. Just give me a second to pop it up on my screen. 121.
Okay.
121.
And wait till Travis Henry comes to town.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning of when we before the season started and we did our picks and whatever, I think we both said Tennessee was a playoff team. I had us beating Denver.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I didn't think much of Denver with Teddy Bridgewater. I knew they had a decent defense, but I thought we had a really good defense as well. We could match them. Now, if they killed us 26-0 and we thought Denver was like a B team, what is the real A team going to do to us?
You know, I'm sitting here listening to you, and you said that 26-0.
Yeah.
Can you score a point?
Only team this week to not score a point.
And like I said to you, going back and forth during the game, what have we been saying and preaching this whole time? Be competitive. Just be competitive.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. And that's why I started by saying to you, I watched Detroit today. And
if someone wants to pipe on and say that any aspect of this was competitive, you're out of your mind.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell you're watching.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I can't take it. I can't take the press conferences. We want to eat. We'll clean it up. We'll blah, 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 blah. And we're still getting the same, hands to the face, offsides, roughing the quarterback.
Roughing the passer.
Yeah. Hands to the face, offsides, delay a game,
delay a game, false start.
Shaq Lawson. All right, the second one was a little BS, but Shaq Lawson, the 2 times they called his name, Kev, was for roughing the passer.
Yeah. How about you hit him when he's got the ball?
Yeah, exactly. Make some tackles, middle linebackers.
The idea is to hit the quarterback when he's got the ball.
Oh. Missed tackle.
Not after he throws the ball.
Yeah. Missed tackle after missed tackle after missed tackle. I don't know. You know what, Kevin? Like I said, I don't want to be rude and say we could do this all night. So we might as well cut it off. Watch some good football that's coming up in the next 20 minutes and wash away the filth, the dirt, the dust, and think of fresh on Monday.
And here comes Tennessee.
Yeah.
And
I can't argue with you. Like I said, even though
what else are we supposed to think? What are you supposed to think?
I don't know, Kevin.
That in a week you're gonna get your crap together, and he's gonna throw 5 touchdowns instead of 6 interceptions in the last 2 games.
No. Do you find it funny? And I understand. I don't want to. You know what? We're all different individuals. Like I can never be you. You can never be me. But I watched.
And one more thing. All we heard was the accuracy. And how many dirt balls did I see today?
Well, that first one that you texted me and said, "Did you notice that dirt ball?" And I could do a smile. What else can I say? Yeah, of course I noticed. It's pathetic.
You're bouncing it in front of him.
My God.
And he's wide open.
My son in flag football practice the other day was 10 for 10. And it's a different level. My whole point has been that
good for him.
Throw the ball. I mean, give your receiver a chance. You're throwing it at his toes. But anyway, back to what I was saying is we're all different. Coaches are different. But I just look at after week 1, Vrabel got on national TV and ripped into his team, and his team now has won 2 in a row and looked pretty good doing it. I'm not expecting it. Maybe it's fair that our coach doesn't rip in public. Maybe he'll do it in the locker room where it's probably should be done. But someone's got to take an ass whipping.
Yeah, but
Someone's got to be embarrassed.
Someone's got to be. You got to call somebody out.
Yeah, like you can't come out there and get snippy at the reporters because of their questions. And I understand they ask asinine and questions. Well, he looked good in practice. We looked good in practice. Practice? You know what and again, I know I said we'd cut the shot. You know what the Jets were? Go ahead.
19 for 35, 160 yards, 2 INTs.
Yeah.
No points.
And Butterfingers through the fingers, Corey Davis.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to end it on a little funny note so that we could sleep nice and our blood pressure could go down. You know what the Jets remind me of?
What?
My dad's club, the Weekend Warriors dad's club. And I'm going to explain what I mean. There's a bunch of dads every once in a while when our herniated discs or our knees or our hips or our back or our heads aren't bothering us, we get together on a Saturday or something and we throw the football around 4-on-4, 3-on-3.
Right.
And that's what the Jets remind me of, a bunch of dads who are playing football because like my group, we can't cover anybody. We're too old to intercept anything. We can't throw the ball for them because of arthritis. And we're just guys running around having fun. This is what I feel like they're doing.
Reminds me of when I used to go to games with all my buddies and we'd play football in the parking lot after being there all day and tailgating. And it was about the same thing I was watching today.
Yeah, like I feel like I could play with these dads. Like I feel like the Jets are a bunch of daddies and they should be playing with me and my friends because after 5 plays, I'm out of breath. My buddy's out of breath. We're running in slow motion. He catches the ball. I can't catch up to him. I catch the ball. He can't catch up to me. It's
and as hammered as we were, we didn't throw dirt balls.
Yeah. I feel like I'm watching a bunch of daddies playing together on a Sunday like me and my buddies do where, we stay 10 yards off for you because if we get up on you, we're not getting, I don't know anymore. I have to make a joke of it because if I don't, I have to try. I really have to jump out the window.
It's okay. Week 1, you lose, you were excited, but you're disappointed. It's only week 1.
Yeah.
Week 2, you're pissed. Okay. Yeah. Week 3, you're like, same shit, different day. What's the point? Might as well turn the channel and watch somebody else.
Yeah. And you said it perfectly. Week 2, I never expected Mac Jones to look worlds ahead of Zach Wilson. He was light years ahead of him.
Notice how he didn't today.
Who's that?
Mac Jones. How do you look today? So, is it everything here? Is it offense and defense here?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hmm. Like I said, Teddy Bridgewater looked like Randall Cunningham running around today in his prime.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What are you going to do? That's the Jets.
Yeah, of course.
We'll wake up tomorrow. We'll try to be positive and we'll be pumped for Sunday and we'll convince ourselves that we're going to win on Sunday. And we'll be back here again cursing and wondering what the hell.
We'll be doing it again.
Yep. All right, brother.
All right. All right, you guys. Hey, at least we can smile, right?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, exactly.
Good thing I got all the guns put away. All right. You guys have a great rest of your night. A great week. And we'll talk to you next weekend. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you later. And
all right.
Talk to you guys later. Jet up. Have a good one.
You too.
All right.